Starts up front. For the third week in a row, I thought we've played better. You know, I was critical of those guys earlier in the year. We can't get anything going if they're not doing their job. So, you know, it starts there, tight ends included when it comes to that, just blocking people, sustained blocks, giving them time to throw, and then routes developing, gaining confidence with guys that are in the right spots at the right times to make plays downfield. So he's playing the same. Our offense is gelling around him. You know, so I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't. You know, I just gave him a game ball that had 10,000 yards on it, right? I mean, you know, I coached Case when I was here the first time, and to have him in the same conversation as Case Keenum and Kevin Cobb, you know, I mean, we're not talking about Andre Ware and David Klingler because they didn't stack the years, you know, that those guys did. But it's awesome to see that because he's very deserving of what he's accomplished over the last several years.
As a quarterback guy, 10,000 yards is not chump change by any means. I mean, is that, when you look at that number, I mean, it's longevity, you know, you play a lot, but he's also had a lot of success.
Yeah, I mean, I've coached a few good ones, so, you know, those, you know, he's in that same conversation. I don't want to go back and start talking, comparing him and all that stuff. It ain't fair to anybody, but he's playing really well, and he's getting some credit that he deserves. And our conference player of the week the last 2 weeks, these stats here are better than they were the last couple of weeks, so maybe he'll get it 3 times in a week. But very deserving of the recognition that's coming his way right now.
Couple more.
Yeah, Dana, going into the week, you were talking about just special teams, especially kickoff. Obviously, you didn't let anything loose. Did you see that sort of improvement that you were wanting to see from kickoff coverage in terms of
Yes. Yeah, I mean, nothing happened that was detrimental to our team, you know, so Keyshawn made a great play at the end of the game, you know, on that handstand. That's a hard play to make right there. I thought it was a flag. The guy can't hit him. He's supposed to be protected. But, you know, but yeah, we did a good job. I mean, we kicked the ball well. We punted. We covered well. These guys are extremely dangerous, some of the best in the country, and we handled it well.
One more.
Penalties, Dana.
They started coming back. I mean, I don't understand why you throw flags at the end of the game when we got second and third team people in there. We're just trying to run the game out. There's a couple of stupid things that happened that hasn't showed up in a month. So I gotta go start talking about it again. So we'll coach it hard. I thought we've done a good job of coaching and cleaning up some technique stuff. There's dumb stuff that happened again. We will address it and hopefully improve on it next week.